Board of Regents online degree program. And of course, we're talking to the Associate Vice Chancellor, Dr. Robbie Melton, in reference to this program. Dr. Melton, during this last segment, let's give you an opportunity not only to talk about the program itself, but to talk about some of your activities in reference to some of the things that you're doing, because we know that this program has grown tremendously over the last several years, and last 2 or 3 years, as a matter of fact, and that you've been the guiding light in reference to this. And give us some idea in terms of some of the things that you've been doing and in order to take this program to the rest of the state of Tennessee, and how the rest of the state of Tennessee has reacted to some of the things that you've been doing.
Good. I'm pleased to share with you on behalf of the Tennessee Board of Regents, the Chancellor and Dr. Short, we are looking at a different approach of going to the community to help them to embrace technology. Many people are still what we call computer challenged.
Very good.
A little fearful.
They call it computer illiteracy.
Right.
That's what you call it. Very good. I understand exactly. Our audience also understands, because many of them probably are, as I was at one time.
Yeah, it can be a little scary. Well, my role is to also meet with the community, whether it's churches, clubs, to let them see what technology can do. Do you know 25% of the jobs right now today will be taken over by technology? So if you learn to embrace it, learn to use it, you're ready for the workforce.
But if not, then the workforce will almost pass you by.
Yes, it will. So I'm a change agent. I'm able to go out and share with you how the beautician can use technology, how all of your businesses can use technology.
So you wouldn't have any problems that, for example, if the Association of Beauticians, for example, since you mentioned that, decided that they wanted to find out exactly how this might be able to help them, for them to invite you to some of their national conventions or some of their situations where they gather a large number of folks together in order to explain to them exactly in ways that probably they never thought of, that technology can probably help them. Is that what we're saying?
Yes, definitely. In terms of training, in terms of putting their content, marketing, advertising, reaching their students, reaching their clients, the communication, the administration of technology. So my job, again, on behalf of the board, is to help embrace technology versus being afraid of it.
And of course, Dr. Melton, if you think in terms of the number of people that are involved in this program, what about those individuals who perhaps would like to become involved? You know, for example, I mentioned this primarily because we have the lottery, you know, and we have access and et cetera. Could individuals who become involved in this program also anticipate some kind of lottery assistance or anything like that?
Definitely.
See, because I think most of us think in terms of a lottery as only available to college students or high school graduates, etc. How do they?
Basically, again, we represent all students. So if you would like to take an online class, you can use your lottery for that. And remember, this is for college students and for a lot of our P-12 teachers to be online. So if you would like to come to college, now you have an option. Would you like to go to the campus, or would you like to take some online, or a blended program?
And so you can actually pay for your education through a lottery fellowship, a lottery scholarship, and access and all of that. You can actually do that. Well, that's a tremendous step forward, is it not? Because it now leaves opportunity available for a large number of folks who now have the lot. So you don't have to go to the college campus now with your lottery money. You can stay at home on your computer with your lottery money and essentially accomplish the same thing. Is that what we're saying?
Definitely. And remember the Tennessee Technology Centers, all of your workforce, technical training, all of that, again, totally online.
And so any problems? So there really shouldn't be that many problems in terms of trying to get people involved, other than what you have to do is in terms of convincing them that they can work on the computer, that they can be successful at doing this.
Yes. Now remember, there will be parts where you have to go on ground for your field study, but for content, communication, it's totally online now. And again, it's not to scare you, it's to embrace and other opportunities to grab your college education.
You know, when you meet with your colleagues around the nation in terms of what you're doing here, what do you find to be one of their major concerns in terms of delivering this kind of service to the people?
Basically, they use a different approach. It's more like competition, so they're competing against each other. With the Tennessee Board of Regents as the collaborative, by working together, there's no competition, so students